At it again, and the bias in this country has become more and more apparent across the board, right? I mean, top to bottom. I mean, you name it, and there is political bias involved in it. And we know which way that bias typically leans. That has become more and more apparent on college campuses as well. Just about every single college leans left, and I mean hard left. But anyway, we're going to be checking out a video today that is going to be highlighting what is going on college campuses in terms of the bias. All right. So with that being said, like, share, comment, and hit that subscribe button if you're new. And let's dive in.
Hi, I'm Eduardo Norette with Campus Reform. We're in West Palm Beach at the Turning Point USA Student Action Summit asking students about liberal bias on their campus. So have you faced liberal bias on your campus?
Oh, of course. I think we all have. Recently, we started a new chapter at Hamline University in Minnesota, and the biggest thing that we've faced is really big pushback, not only from students, but from actual faculty, and that's been the scariest part. There was actually an email thread about a month ago, and they were saying that there's some ideas that just simply shouldn't be expressed on college campuses. And so it was, hearing about these people, not only are we paying money to this institution, but these people, they truly want us out.
Trying to start a chapter.
Wow. I mean, that's all that needs to be said right there. Once again, the hypocrisy. I mean, it's just blatant, right? The left accuses the right of being what the left actually is. I mean, there's so many examples, and yet there still are people that have not opened their eyes yet. Now, the shift has begun. All right. I checked out a video yesterday that was highlighting how the black support for Democrats has dropped from, I think it was like 95% of black people voted left to, I think it's now 75%. So drastic shift, right? Still not where I think it should be based on what's currently going on. But there are people that are opening their eyes to certain things. But the fact that there aren't people that are still blind to this is just mind-boggling to me, because it's not even like the left is hiding it anymore. It's just in your face. Oh, we shouldn't allow those opinions to be out in public. What? Sheesh.
On campus right now, and it's been extremely difficult. Everybody basically from the left is trying to stop me from being able to have my own free speech and being able to do what I want to do. So you see it every single day on campus. It's super difficult.
Well, I table on campus with Turning Point USA, so we get a lot of liberal bias from the professors that are there. They come up and they harass us about our taxation is theft signs, mostly because a lot of them are self-proclaimed socialists, and they just don't like what we have, and they don't want us to share our message with anyone.
Liberal bias, my RA has once said that she has an implicit bias against straight white males because of privilege.
A lot of liberal bias we faced is back when Brett Kavanaugh was getting confirmed. The leftist students on our campus, University of Texas San Antonio, caused a massive riot, lots of property damage, several conservative students were injured. I want to say there was only one conviction that happened from that.
One of the liberal bias that I faced on campus was the fact that they wouldn't allow us to table during certain events. They completely changed the rules on us.
Like, you can't talk in class. You're trying to shut up your viewpoint.
On my campus, the day after the election, there were people wearing like F Trump shirts and stuff like that, and my professors unapologetically just rant against Trump in class and stuff like that.
Yeah, people are.
And I guarantee you those same universities wouldn't allow anyone to wear an FJB shirt. We all know why.
Yeah, people are very scared to be open about being conservative, which is frustrating because that means that the media has been successful in trying to silence conservative views because they want us to feel like we're the minority, even though there's way more people that actually have our views.
They tear down our posters for our club meetings. They go and they slander us for being racist, for being against America, when really they're against America for saying that we don't have free speech on campus. So
I'm very loudmouth about my beliefs, and I've had people who have secretly oh yeah, I like Trump, but I don't want anybody to know that because they see how some people treat me, but I just don't care because if people don't like me for my political views, they're not people that I want to hang out with because they're not tolerant.
Maybe that should be the new move. Also, that I think that could actually work better than suing folks, because obviously that takes money too, and there's a chance of losing.
Well, at my last university, which I will not name, we were told in sociology class that classifying anyone as a certain gender without asking them was a bigoted thing to do. And we also learned that if you were white and you didn't like Barack Obama, it was because you were a racist.
Currently, I had a class where it was Middle Eastern politics. He exposed very anti-Semitic views to Israel.
One class in particular with a teacher, I have a Transformations in American Politics class, and I thought going in it was going to be pretty fun, pretty interesting, but it turned out to be all just bashing conservative ideology, bashing America as itself, and saying that like we're a terrible place to live in, and that over and over again like we should be pushing socialist policies and changing what we have here because it's not good enough.
Do you think it's tough to be a conservative on campus?
I definitely do. The only reason I am a strong conservative on campus is because I don't shut my mouth. So if you're a conservative out there, speak up for what you believe in, no matter if your grades might be in luau.
Yeah, I'd definitely say for me it's in the classroom. When you have someone that's the authority figure in the classroom, the students that will, of course, like suck up to it don't ever want to necessarily stand up to the biased views.
Well, I think it's definitely hardest in the classroom. For example, with papers, if you have to write a paper about your views on politics, if you have to write a paper on your views on gender, if you have to write a paper on your views on American history, if you write your own opinion like me that America is a great country founded on Judeo-Christian values, then you get a low grade in your class.
If you could change the culture for conservatives on campus, if it's something that you could ask President Trump.
That's a shame. That shouldn't even be allowed. Now that'd be something to kind of sue over. I don't know. What do y'all think? Like that guy was just talking about. This guy. Just for stating your opinion, like you get a failing grade. Like I don't know. I think that's total BS, and you're setting students up for failure, and I think that's crap. Absolute crap. And I don't know. I feel like that teacher should be sued over that. Like I said, at this point, I don't know what else to do, except for just to start suing folks. I don't know. What do y'all think? Let me know.
That America is a great country founded on Judeo-Christian values, then you get a low grade in your class.
If you could change the culture for conservatives on campus, if it's something that you could ask President Trump, or maybe it's something that we conservatives at the grassroots level could do to make it better, what would you say that is?
I'd say the executive order definitely helps because it helps us allow us to use our ability more freely.
I think one thing that Trump can do is, I think he might have already done it, is cut off funding from colleges that do not, defend students' rights, do not defend people's rights to have their own opinions.
If he could just make the issues known and
I like that idea. Start cutting off the funding to some of these colleges that don't allow true free speech. I like it.
Show the world that these things are happening, because over and over again, people don't even acknowledge that people are getting flack for walking down the street in MAGA hats or getting beat up or different things.
I would say just don't be scared of the people who are in control. You have the First Amendment. We have rights to organize clubs.
It's been a force against what the media has been successful against, and it's silencing us. I actually don't think it's necessarily what Trump could do. It's what we have to do. It's not being silent, and that's our job.
So there you have it. I mean, the proof is in the eating, as Joe would say. But listen, a lot of these professors need to be fired and not allowed to teach another student another day in their life, right? Just the craziness, the bias, allowing students to wear an F Trump shirt, but I guarantee you if a student wore an FJB shirt, they'd immediately be kicked out of class. Immediately. Tricking students into, siding with you. Otherwise, you give them a bad grade on their paper if they don't. That's totally bogus. Absolutely bogus, right? Teachers losing their minds when a student disagrees with them on a certain political topic. I've even heard of teachers crying when students have talked about being conservative and conservative values and things of that nature. This stuff is just absolutely ridiculous. These people are just so unstable. It is insane. But hey, what can we do? How do you guys think this problem can be solved or fixed? Do you think my solutions would actually work? Do you think they're terrible? Let me know in the comment section below. And like, share, comment, and of course, hit that subscribe button before you go. Peace and love. I'm out.